Hey everyone, and welcome back to FIFA 18 Road to Glory, the rise of Grimsby Town. I'm Slughorn Star, and thanks for tuning in. Let's see what's going on in Grimsby. Today's episode, we are releasing the official first team roster for Grimsby Town for the 2017-2018 season. As you can see, first off, we have changed formation. No matter what I did in the previous formation, it was just not working out. I even went and played other game modes with better teams to try and get it to work out, thinking it was maybe an AI issue, but I think it's more of a game-wide issue. So we switched back. I switched back to this formation just kind of on a go back to basics, and it turned out to work really well. So this is what we're going with. The issue before is that these wide players, especially this guy, Wolford, getting on my nerves, was coming all the way across the field over here sometimes. So with this formation, he seems to kind of stay out wide where he's supposed to be. That did throw a wrench in our plans with here are three center backs. Luckily, Van Drongelen, I'm sorry I just destroyed your name, sir, but he also played a little bit of left back at his old club, so we've got him out there on the wide. This will change a little bit of how we go forward, but for the most part, it's still get the ball to our two forwards, let them combine. So let's start from the back and go from up. This is Mayer, picked him up as a youth player. See, as I told you, came in as a 61. He was already better than our 55 terrible goalkeeper before. He's a 17-year-old German kid, 6'1", decent. Still keeping our eyes for an option there. These are the three center backs that we pulled in. They've all come up a level already, even been here just a month. This is Ben Davies here on the outside, captain, returning player, one of the few players from the original squad in our lineup. We've got Dazzle, our signing. Busquets here, it was a good signing as a holding midfielder, originally looking for him as a holding midfielder, but now he's playing center mid for us. Brereton, been kind of our goal scoring machine up to now. And then Mane, if you don't know who this guy is, you need to figure it out real quick. Just let's go into his stats here. Look at that 96 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. When you are down in the English 4th League, this guy is an absolute goal-scoring machine. So for us right now, his potential isn't that great. Only gets to about a 78, but right now he's not my Mr. Right for future, but he's my Mr. Right now for dang sure. So we will be riding on his back and hopefully selling him for a high price here in a couple of seasons when his contract runs out and he's gotten a load of goals. So that's what we're looking at. One thing that I'd like to share as well is the way I help keep track of this, and obviously the way that Slughorn does this as well, is that there are different caliber and levels of players that we're looking forward to. Mane would be definitely in that category. So what I do personally is I go to edit player and I change their boots. So here's a good example of Wolford here, original player. For this season, all of the original players, notice they're all black shoes. So all of the original players are all black shoes. These are players that I know that I will eventually be getting rid of, and so in the game sometimes when you have an option of who you'd like to focus the ball through and who's going to put the ball in the back of the net, if you've got black shoes, you're low on the totem pole. The next thing, so what I'm doing is I like to put all academy players will get the same shoe. So that's the next tier up. So as soon as you're in my little academy squad, you get a certain color. Usually try and base it off the away jersey. Then I've got transferred in players. So here's a good example here of Van Drongelen again. So we're going to change his boots. And I haven't really chosen one, but I usually try and get something distinctive. So for this season, all transferred in players that are not quite at the next level, but are brought in to help the team are going here to these white boots. So we'll go ahead and apply an exit. And then the last thing that we'll do is the players that, as Slughorn calls it, the Slug Club. So the absolute top drawer, up and coming, next big thing items are players that we're going to really identify out in front. And so Brereton is one of our big talismans. So we are going to change him. And so for this season, we are going to go right here, nice and flashy, nice and green, just as we like it. So that's that. So this way you can see who's getting the ball. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell, especially with academy players, because they might all look kind of the same, but you'll know on the pitch real quick who is who. Hopefully, in a couple seasons, we're going to have a whole squad of players with these Slug Club official boots on, and that is the goal. So that's our squad release. We're playing a 4-4-2, and we're actually starting to win some games, which is nice. So I'll show you the league table, and then we are out of here. So getting back, let's see. They don't really make it easy to find the league table anymore. You gotta go through other leagues and then hope that you can find yourselves. Working our way there. So yes, we started our first game off with a loss, which was not quality. Our second game out was a tie, so that was not quality either. We snuck by on a win, and then after that is when we changed to the 4-4-2, and we've had 2 big wins since. So as you can see, there we are in 6th place with our 2 wins and our draw. Only 3 points off the top, so we're still in good shape. But to be fair, we also played the Wickham and Cheltenham Town in the last 2 games, so obviously they're there on the bottom. But hopefully we will be able to continue to keep this winning streak up. So, wow, 7 goal difference over Colchester, so that'll be fun to chase. But that's it at Grimsby Town. Hopefully we'll have a good season. I'll keep you updated as we progress. Cheers.